The worker is doing his job when he notices some money. He looks around to see who it might belong to. After a moment, he puts the money into a file and goes to his boss. He says, "Boss, I have something urgent at home. Can I go now?" The owner replies, "I told you, if you ever need anything, just let me know. If it's urgent, go ahead." The worker thanks him and leaves. A little later, a customer comes to his file and notices that the money is missing. He says to himself, "No, I think I left it on top of the file. How could I make such a mistake? I left the money there, but the worker was around. Maybe he took it. I should go check at the shop." He goes to the shop and tells the owner, "I can't find my money." The shop owner says, "That can't happen in my shop." The customer replies, "I accidentally left the money on top of the file, and now it's gone. I'm sure the worker who was here took it." The shop owner says, "He's been working with me for 10 years. I've never seen him do anything wrong." The customer argues, "If it wasn't him, then where is he?" The owner remembers that the worker left early that morning. He says to the customer, "Let me check and call you back." The customer says, "I want that money. I'll come tomorrow to collect it," and leaves. After he's gone, the shop owner calls the worker and says, "The money on the table is missing. Aren't you ashamed of yourself?" The worker replies, "What money? What are you talking about?" The owner says angrily, "Don't ever come back to the shop. I don't want to see you here again." The worker says, "Sir, I've worked for you for 10 years, and now you're accusing me?" But the owner hangs up. The worker, frustrated, says to himself, "He hung up on me and accused me for nothing. I swear, I'll never go near that shop again." Meanwhile, the customer opens his file and finds the same money inside. Shocked, he immediately goes back to the shop. The owner says, "Your money has been found." The customer replies, "No, brother, don't say that. I found it myself. When I opened my file, the money was inside. I don't know who put it there, but I was sure I left it on the counter. I accused that poor worker wrongly. I apologize." Then the customer leaves. The shop owner tries calling the worker again, but he doesn't answer. He says to himself, "He won't even take my calls now. I'll have to go to his house." A while later, he arrives at the worker's house and says to himself, "This is so embarrassing. How can I look him in the eye?" The worker opens the gate. The owner greets him and says, "I came to apologize. Can we talk inside?" They go in, and the owner says, "I came today to say sorry. I accused you about the money. The customer blamed you, and I believed it. I thought maybe you took it." The worker replies, "I fear God. I wouldn't even touch something that isn't mine. I've worked with you for 10 years. Even if everyone else stopped trusting me, you should have trusted me." The shop owner says, "Please forget the past. I'm truly sorry. I promise I'll never doubt you again." But the worker says, "I can't come back to work anymore. You broke my heart." The shop owner feels deep regret for what he did.